Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Land 2. Master Leonard couldn't make it today. Last time we finished the Turtle Zone and the Mario Zone. But I do have two guesses with me today, so...
What's up, my peeps? This is Mr. ESPN 24 coming back at you with my old method of recording calls.
And I am Matt from Matt's LP Adventures, and even though I played the first one, I haven't played this one. I wish I did, though. There's so many, like, a lot of people saying that this was a good game.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and reiterate some of the stuff I said in the last video. Yeah, a lot of people hold this game in high esteem. In fact, some people actually call this the greatest Game Boy game ever made. Well, the original Game Boy game. Oh crap, sound. This is not my favorite in the series, honestly. I still like the first one better than the second one. I'm just kind of letting you guys know that. I think everybody else who's watched the other video knows that, but... Okay, enough reiteration. This is the...
Hey, is that the bunny ears from Super Smash Brothers?
Whatever it is. Wait, no, you're thinking of the bunny hood from Zelda Ocarina of Time, actually.
No, actually it wouldn't be Majora's Mask. I don't even know.
From both of them, actually.
Anyways, I think this is... Isn't this where they got the inspiration in Mario 64 to have the wing cap?
I think it is. It looks like it, the wing cap.
From Super Mario 64?
Yeah, I know that.
No, where's Kinster?
Oh,
wait, what?
Ken?
What?
Okay.
Oh, no.
I was wondering where you were. I was like, I thought you...
Oh, no. Robo Ken.
No.
Robo.
Two can still be kind of weird. Did you see that Dracula?
Yes, I saw Dracula.
It's still not as weird as the first one, but hey, there's proof to you right there.
I wonder if I can go find this game at the pawn shop. That'd be kind of fun to play. There's a lot of games.
Wait, it has a good pawn shop?
Yeah, there's a pawn shop. I live right down the road from a pawn shop.
Dang it, I wish I had a good pawn shop.
And the good thing is, though, well, this Saturday they're having a sale. They're having their annual half-off sale where everything in the store is half off. And he said that, well, for the first 20 people in line, he gives a ticket, and they can redeem it for one free item in the store.
So it's like Black Friday.
Sort of. And...
My God.
No, I guess that was a halfway point then, wasn't it?
Yeah. Anywho, Pumpkin Zone really isn't all that bad. Honestly, just like how easy the rest of this game is. It's probably, for most people, while this game really isn't hard to me at all, avoid mushrooms, because this game, you can't store items in your, in like a box or whatever. So, if you had like bunny ears or fire flowers and you picked up a mushroom, you'd go right into super state, and it can be really, really bad. It's in a way kind of damage doing, if you know what I mean. But yeah, Pumpkin Zone, what most people would consider one of the hardest zones. If I had to say anything, although I'm not having trouble with it at all, it'd be the second hardest next to Space Zone, which we'll be tackling in the last two zones. But yeah, one of the secret... I will admit, though, that one of the secret exits leads to one of the hardest levels in the game. I'm not kidding. In fact, I think it is the hardest level in the game, because, like, I'm going to be showing it off after I take down the last, the 6 zones or whatever, but there is not much footing to be found in that level whatsoever, and I can't tell you how many times before that I've fell down off of that level, died, had to go back to it all over again. Because when you fail at a secret level, folks, you go back to the other level, and you have to go get the secret exit again just to go back there. You can't just head straight back there. And it's I could not believe how hard that level was. It was amazing, actually.
That sounds, well, actually that kind of Sounds challenging to me. I guess that's just me, though. I'm not really good at platformers.
In fact, I'm going to go ahead and say this. That stage itself is literally harder than Warrior's Castle, which is actually the second level, the second hardest stage in the game. And the last stage. Oh yeah. Oh, for those who probably noticed me saying Warrior.
Did you get dropped?
Like an idiot for not even mentioning the last part. But basically, the plot goes like this.
No,
it kind of relates in the first one. I screwed up there big time, by the way. I was supposed to hit like the wood block in the below the spot where there's a hole. I mean, the gap in one of the invisible blocks, and I screwed that up big time. But yeah. Shoot, what was I saying?
You were talking about the plot to the story.
Yeah. Anyway, it kind of relates to Super Mario Land 1, whereas Wario actually sent Tatanga, the villain of Super Mario Land 1, to Sarasa Land to keep Mario busy while he took over Super Mario Land and took the castle for his own good. And then when Mario comes back to the land, he's like, what the heck is this guy doing in my castle? I gotta kick this guy out, you know?
Wait, Mario has a castle?
Yeah, as weird as it sounds, yeah. And to be honest, I never could figure out why he doesn't keep it in future games either.
That's weird.
Yeah,
that is weird.
but like, I can't believe how they actually related Super Mario Land 1 to all this. That's kind of rare referencing prequel to this.
That's funny.
In any Mario game, actually.
Yeah.
It kind of seems like a plot pulled out of the butt, actually.
And the commentary is gone.
If I would have, I only play Super Mario Land 1. Oh yeah, Super Mario Land 1.
Get out of your mind!
I haven't played Super Mario Land 2, or if I would have, I don't know that much of this game.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game, I'm not gonna lie. It's my second favorite, I'll give you that. But a lot of people will probably consider it their favorite of the series. So, that's just me.
How many are there how many Super Mario Lands are there?
3. But 3, I can't even count as a Super Mario Land game. And it's actually my least favorite, although I still regard it as a great game. Super Mario Land 3, believe it or not, actually stars Wario instead of Mario.
What?
Oh. So it would have been Wario Land 1.
Except they already have Wario Land games. or does this stipulate from the Wario Land series?
Yeah, it does, because Super Mario Land 3 is also known as Wario Land 1. So.
Oh, okay.
And here's a confession I should make. Wario is actually my favorite Mario character out of all the out of the whole Mario series, honestly. I've always found his character and personality kind of amusing, honestly. Like how he doesn't really care much for what's going on ever. He's just doing it for his own good, just to get the treasure. And he's always this greedy type guy.
Greedy guy.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So if you use Bowser, you brought back Donkey Kong. Bring back Wario for our final battle. Like, because I had to admit, the final battle with Wario at the end is pretty fun. I had a lot of fun with that.
Well, I think mostly because, Wario is kind of considered a comic relief character, more or less, now in the Mario series. He's not really villainous. Is that what the word is? He's not the...
Only that, he's just...
Did you say Wario series? Or did you mean Mario series?
I meant Mario series. If I said Wario series, I'm sorry. I meant to say Mario series.
By the way, I didn't comment.
Yeah, okay, you did.
That witch is actually the hardest out of all the zone's bosses, mostly because if you had to constantly keep moving, and you have to be precise of how you hit her on the head. Hence why you saw me go into mini form during that boss fight. Yeah, it can be a little bit tricky sometimes. She's not hard. She can just be a little, a little tricky to manage with at times. But once you get her down, she's not too bad. You'll probably die maybe the first 2 times when you first fight her. So I would have a big heads up for that.
I need to bring out my original Game Boy out, and I had a lot of fun games on there. Like, I had Kirby's Tilt and Tumble, I had Mario Land 1, I had Pokemon Red version, Pokemon Crystal version, which is my favorite Pokemon of all time, and I also had, what else did I have? I had Dragon Warrior 3, that's right. I need to finish the game.
Anyway, while I'm at it, this is the macro zone, and the macro zone is a pretty unique zone that actually shrinks Mario and has him go through like this huge house. Well, it's not a huge house; it's huge to him in mini size. But I kind of like that idea. I really like. It's a really interesting zone idea. I kind of wish they would have brought something like that back in future Mario games. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting ideas I really liked about Super Mario Land 2. I wish they would have brought back like the space levels, the
I actually remember a argument between 2 trolls one time about who did the space idea first, and between Mario and Sonic. In fact, Mario did it first in this game.
Yeah, and there was there was nothing special about Tree Zone. Let's see. The Mario Zone was interesting. I already went over that in the last part. Yeah, and the pumpkin. Well, there's already zones, worlds similar to that, like this, like Boo Haunted Mansions type levels and whatnot. But that's kind of what I liked about Super Mario Land 2. It had a lot of clever ideas for worlds. Probably the most original you'll ever see out of any Mario game whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Ernesto, you tired again?
I don't know, man. I guess I don't know. Feeling a little, I don't know. Probably because I've been, it's because I guess it's because I was bike riding all the way to GameStop. Probably that's why.
And then you did what? 3 recordings, including this one?
Yeah.
That would tire me out.
I own that. My bunny ears.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm just still doing this. I'm sorry if I'm not saying anything. I'm just a little exhausted right now.
Yeah, while the bunny ears only lets you glide, they do let you. They kind of slowers your fall a lot slower than the cape and the vacuum tail. Make the again and make.
RoboKid.
Although I don't get it as a. Okay, but I still don't consider the bunny ears as broken of an item as the cape from Super Mario World.
I wonder why they never made a Super Mario World 2. It would have been so much fun.
Well, there technically is, but it doesn't even relate at all.
Oh, there is one, but it's not like for the Super Nintendo. It's like a emulator or something. I mean, it's like a Flash game.
Like no, I mean there's literally a Super Mario World 2, but the thing is, it makes me question why in the world they called it Super Mario World 2 in the first place, because this is Yoshi's Island and this is starring Mario as a baby.
I don't know.
Oh, so that's
just of making it a sequel in the first place.
Oh, so Yoshi's Island is Super Mario World 2?
Yeah.
I never knew that. Like, I literally never knew that.
Yeah, I never could understand that either. But seriously, what is your comments about the cape in Super Mario World, though. Would you consider it a very broken item?
Well,
No.
really, given the situation,
That's a good-
it might. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's broken per se. I
Like,
mean, how can you get past certain parts without it? There are certain places in the game where you absolutely need that cape.
The cape is awesome.
Yeah.
I like that power up. That has to be my favorite power up in the whole Mario series.
I try to avoid that power-up as much as I can sometimes, depending on what kind of level it is, because I don't like to, make the level broken. I don't want to break the game.
Yeah.
And so...
Oh, well, yeah. But it's like saying the Tanuki suit is broken.
Well, not really, because you actually have an extent to how high you can fly. With the cape, if you know how to use it well, like I do, you can literally fly over the whole stage.
Huh.
Well, it's like saying it's like saying the Kirby games are broken because you could pass the game literally just by hovering around the level.
Here's how the cape works. I don't know if the way you're using it, Matt, is the way I'm about to explain it, but basically if you go into the sky, when you run up, jump into the sky, and keep pressing right and left constantly at the right moments, that will keep you flying throughout the whole stage.
Yeah.
There's a limit. My God, I killed this boss so easily. He's actually a little bit tricky because he can be fast and he can't jump on his drill nose either. But with the Fire Flower, he literally had no trouble with the guy whatsoever.
Jeez. You only got 2 more to go. Yay!
Yeah, and that has been part 2 of Let's Play Super Mario Land 2. I will see you guys in part 3 when we take on the final 2 zones. See you guys then.
See ya.
Bye.